Hello, beautiful family. And you know what? I'm going to ask you, what frequency are you emitting? What frequency are you on right now? My frequency of choice is gratitude, love, and also I am the frequency of unity. And today I would like to talk about that higher self, lower self thing, because sometimes it can be quite confusing. It was a little confusing at the beginning of my journey. And this is a simple illustration that I have here today. And I was inspired by, there's a lady on that makes videos on YouTube by the name of Love Again Jen, and she makes really great videos. And this is what I was watching, one of her videos, and this illustration inspired me. It's not exactly like the one she had, but I like to keep things simple. Simple works best for me. And here is God, and we have Satan here, because we're taught that God is something separate from us. God is the nature of someone, of something. And the devil or Satan is just our negative, obstructive thought patterns. When we're angry, that is who Satan is. You're representing Satan. Anger also. That this is of Satan or the devil. And this is the lower self. This is the higher self. This is the self. This is the three. The last video I made, I had my chakra chart up. And it was, so this would be the lower chakras, which is underneath the heart. And this would represent the three chakras above the heart, the higher self. So we have our higher self here, and we have our lower self, which this resides in each and every last one of us. We are both Satan and God himself. This is our lower self. This is our higher self. We're here to master our emotions. So when you're emitting fear or you're angry, that is all, a part of your lower self. It's a part of life. In order to get to the light, we have to go through the darkness. Stepping out of our lower self and becoming our higher self is, that is what we're here to master. Getting rid of the shame, getting rid of the anger, getting rid of the guilt. And a lot of these emotions can be mastered through forgiveness. Something like that. Forgiveness deactivates resentment. Getting rid of the gossiping, the complaining, and just do. And it's not going to happen overnight. And become, non-judgmental, becoming unconditional love. Syncing with the frequency of this universe. Because the frequency of this universe is love. The air that you're breathing, the trees, the oceans, all resonate on a frequency of love, unconditional love. You are not separate from nature. You are nature. They're really trying to keep us pushing us so far away from nature. And eating a more cleaner diet will really help you to embody these emotions. I would like to share a quick story with you. About a week ago, me and my granddaughter, we made blueberry muffins. And remind you, my diet of choice is a fruitarian. I may eat salads every now and then. To make a long story short, we made blueberry muffins together. And after the muffins were finished, I say I'm gonna split one of the blueberry muffins with my granddaughter. And so I ate half. I ate the smaller half. I gave her the bigger half. Okay. One half of blueberry muffin turned into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 muffins and counting. And let me tell you, after consuming those blueberry muffins, the negative thoughts came back. The low vibrational energy came back. And it reminded me the reason why I stopped eating these foods, the processed foods. And there's nothing wrong with it, you know, just a little bit here and there. But this is how we learn, you know. So don't think just because you're starting something new or trying something new and you slip up or have a setback, there's nothing wrong. Just get back on board. So after I consumed these muffins, I did like a 34-hour fast to release the sugar and get back to my high vibrational energy. And I really enjoyed the muffins, by the way. Yeah, so I thought I would like to share that story with you. And it was very funny to me. I had to laugh at myself. But yes, we're here to master our emotions. Once you realize, come to the realization that we are human beings, we're spiritual beings, I apologize, having a human experience on this earth. This is all an experience. Everything that's happening is happening for a reason. So you're gonna make mistakes, and so what? We never give up. Just get back on board. And I didn't make any notes today. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk about the lower self and the higher self, the difference between God and the devil, because they want us to think that God is this something outside of us, separate from us. No, God resides in each and every one of us. Each and every one of us carry the spark of God. God is love. And we all are love. And that's what we have to do. We have to get back to our divine selves. And it's not going to happen overnight. And getting away from anything like negativity. It could be negativity on your phone. It could be a TV show. It can be the music. It can be anything. Because if you're trying to get on a more positive mindset, you're going to have to get rid of the negative things that's in your world. Because your thoughts, you're creating your reality every day. And where your attention goes, where your focus goes, that's where your energy goes. So if you're walking around and with a lack mindset, the universe is going to keep creating circumstances and situations to prove that right. because that's the frequency that you're on. You want to be abundant, you want to be wealthy, you have to get on a wealthy vibration or frequency. You got to step into that person, that wealthy person that you want to be. And also giving gratitude. Giving gratitude before it happens. Being grateful every day. Because when you're grateful every day, the universe gives you more things to be grateful for. It is truly amazing. So I just wanted to show you my chart that I put up today. The God self and the lower self, which is of the devil, which includes fear, shame, guilt, anger, pride, just any low vibrational emotions that we're emitting. So choose which energy that you would like to support. Will you support the lower vibration, which is of Satan, or will you support the higher vibration, which is of God? All of these emotions here, this is lowering our vibration, and also lowering our immune system. And everything you see here, being positive, speaking positivity, all of these emotions keep us healthy and raise our vibration. And you're gonna fluctuate between the two. But that's where that master comes in and automatically switch that vibration for a more positive vibration. Switch that anger out for happiness. Think about a time, a situation that make you happy, and access whatever you're going through at that time and step out of it. And like I said, the food is lowering our vibration, the music, the news, our environment, the people we surround ourselves with. And after a while, you will be able to discern what's lowering your vibration and what's raising your vibration. Affirmation that I like to keep in mind whenever I feel my vibration has lowered is, I am surrounded by loving energy and everything is good. Because we're all surrounded by this loving frequency. But if you're not synced to it, you're not going to be able to sync with it. And the universe, the way to communicate with the universe is through frequency. It doesn't understand anything else. So whatever vibration you're emitting, this is how you communicate with the universe. So you don't want to send out these type of anger, emotions, and fear and shame into the universe. You don't want to cast this out of your beautiful temple. Because whatever you put out comes back to you. So it's always just good to keep in mind to treat others the way you want to be treated in life. You put out good, you get back good. Even when no one is looking, put out good. hope this was a very simple illustration depicting the lower self and the higher self, the God self and the devil or the Satan self, which is nothing but negative thought patterns, negative obstructive thought patterns, which is the devil. And the opposite is everything of God. We got our lower self and we got our higher self, we got our God self, we got the devil. So I just want to thank you, tell you that I love you, and see you next time.